Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's talk about Bill Belichick going to UNC and pursuing college football. He's essentially assembled his old squad, getting the gang back together, and he's actually going to be running a pro style organization and pro style system down in UNC, which I think if he had to do the amount of recruiting or if college football was what it was, let's say 5 years ago before NIL took place, then I don't think Bill would be making this move. But because college football is legitimately a business now, where there's name, image, and likeness, where kids are actually getting paid, Bill can actually operate in this style of football. He can go and get the best players. He can go and build a team that is ready to compete in a year. And realistically, I think this benefits Bill Belichick because when he is trying to go back into the NFL, after being in college football, being a part of the recruiting process, seeing the talent firsthand, he's going to establish more credibility going back into the NFL game. From what's been reported, Bill was even interested in the Jets job. He was interested in the Bears job. He thought the Bears job was the best out there, but it looked like the Bears, Ryan Poles, and that organization did not want to go after Bill Belichick, and I honestly do not blame him. I don't think Bill Belichick in Chicago would be a good fit. I think Caleb needs a offensive-minded head coach, somebody that's going to help develop him, put him in good situations, and help him establish some confidence and some rhythm. No offense to Bill, but his speciality is defense. Yes, he had Tom Brady, the GOAT, and yes, Josh McDaniels was able to help get Mac Jones into the playoffs his rookie year. But I don't know if Josh McDaniels would even be coming back with Bill into the NFL. I thought when Bill was going to come back to coaching, essentially, Josh McDaniels was also going to come back with him. That doesn't seem like it's happened at UNC. Maybe it does when Bill goes back to the NFL. But realistically, Bill probably would fit better with an organization like the Cincinnati Bengals, who need somebody to handle the defensive side of the ball because you can rely on Joe Burrow to operate that offense. Now, it's been reported that Bill even reached out to the New York Jets about their head coaching vacancy. Now, with that being said, I told you guys in my last episode that I thought the New York Jets would be a top 3 team to hire Bill Belichick. I thought the second team would be the New York Giants, and the only reason why I think the New York Giants would consider hiring Bill Belichick is because of the fact that there is history between the Mara family and Belichick when he won 2 Super Bowls as a defensive coordinator there. But with that being said, the Giants are a full overhaul system. And yeah, you fire Joe Shane, you fire Brian Dable, you're going to need somebody to come in and run the entire organization. But personally, I think what the Giants should do is keep Brian Dable, maybe keep the organization what they have right now for another year. And in a year, if Brian Dable cannot turn it around with a new quarterback, with a new system, with the just rejuvenating the New York Giants franchise, then they should consider hiring Bill Belichick, who at that point had been in college for a year, had been recruiting, had been looking at the talent firsthand, which this is why I think Bill Belichick going to college for his coaching career and essentially coming back into the NFL is genius. I don't know if they're going to compete for a national title, but I think Bill Belichick might have saved his coaching career in the NFL by making this move. So Bill Belichick to UNC, I think is going to work to an extent. Now, I don't know if they're going to be competing for a national title, but I could see them making the playoffs and being super competitive. And then in a year from now, I could see Bill going to the Cincinnati Bengals. If Zach Taylor is brought back for another year and again falls short, I could see him potentially going to the Dallas Cowboys, especially because at this point, Bill has now seen firsthand the talent. Guys, recruiting, looking at the talent firsthand and getting to know these kids is something that Bill has struggled with over the last, I think, decade. I think his last draft pick that was a Pro Bowler was Gronk. And that was a long ass time ago. He's had Pro Bowlers on the defensive side of the ball, but offense. We know offense in the NFL game today is crucial, and that is why I ultimately believe Bill Belichick to the NFL by making this move to UNC has probably saved his coaching career and might even be a potential threat to take a team to a Super Bowl because he is that caliber of a head coach, in my personal opinion. We'll be right back.
Guys, have you heard? Shady My Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.